We're in Amsterdam and it is a beautiful day. There's literally not a single cloud in the sky.
Oh, that's super lit. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, you're right.
Like not a single cloud. It's 21 Celsius, so like what, 70s today?
Yep, something like that, 70 to 80.
Yeah, but we're gonna go get lunch at 00, which is an Italian deli, and we've got about like a 20-minute walk, so we'll see when we get there. We're laughing because we saw two American girls crossing the street and they were like, oh my god, it's like kind of dangerous. I can see the palace.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what holiday is going on right now because it's super crowded. I mean, for March, it's pretty crowded, right?
I'm sure someone is going on.
The Amsterdam food scene has changed for the better since my first time visiting in 2020. 00 is a famous Italian sandwich shop that's easy to find by looking for a super long line of customers snaking around the building. The sandwiches here are served on an Italian flatbread that's similar to focaccia, but the bread is thin and chewy instead of spongy and tall like focaccia bread. All of the sandwiches cost between 11 and 13 euros, and in my opinion were very satisfying and would keep you full for a couple of hours.
Whoa. That already, like the ones from Gemma were good, but this is like even better. Wow. That looks so good. I wish I could try it. I feel like you can't really see what mine has in it, but
Eggplant.
vegetarian one. Melanzane is what my sister-in-law always gets on pizza. Remember? Ivana always gets a piece of melanzane. Okay, let's see. Baby, this is actually so good for a vegetarian. I want to try it. Because now you can kind of see the goodies. This is so good. On our way to get boba.
Less ice. Thank you very much. Regular crab. It's really good. Probably the best ones I've had here.
Let me try mine first because it's less sweet.
Look at that boy.
Whoa. Mine is sweet for 30% sugar. It's really good.
This is 50. Do you bite your straw?
Maybe.
Yeah, you do.
The main city of Amsterdam is divided into 7 distinct districts or boroughs, and in my opinion, one of the most adorable parts of the city is Amsterdam Zuid, or Amsterdam South in English. It's an adorable little pocket of the city that's situated between Museumplein and the Museumplein. One of the must-see sites is Vondelpark, a 47-hectare public park named after the 17th century playwright and poet Joost van den Vondel. Vondelpark is the perfect place to enjoy sunny days, dog walking, jogging, listening to music, people watching, or just lazying in the grass. We were very lucky to be here in the spring and see tons of people enjoying the lovely weather as well as the tulips starting to bloom.
We're at Vondelpark, and Wayne and I didn't realize how big it was. Let's look how pretty it is on that side. We basically just went through like the first 2 main sections with the big lakes in between, and there's so many people sitting outside and enjoying the weather. If you come to Vondelpark and you want to be alone, just walk further into the park. Yeah. We're making our way to the end of Vondelpark, and near Vondelpark is the museum quarter, which has the Rijksmuseum, Van Gogh Museum, Moko Museum as well, which is like Museum of Modern Art, I believe.
Look at the houses.
Yeah, and it's just like surrounded by the most adorable, let me show you, Dutch houses.
Imagine living right there.
I know. At first was telling Bueno that I want to live in Utrecht or maybe like the outskirts of Amsterdam, but now I'm like, I'll pay the 1,500 to live in the city center. It's worth it. It's just so much fun. There's so many cafes, so many things to do. It's beautiful. There's fish in here.
Really?
Yeah.
You can just see the sun.
Beep, 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 beep.
There you go for first place. That's really good.
Ooh. So we got Hokkaido milk twisted with matcha. And you can also get boba pearls on it if you want. We're gonna take this and eat it as we walk to the museums. You want to live here with me?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Good.
We should just do it. We should just bite the bullet and do it.
Just do it.
Uh-huh. Especially because, like, I have a remote job.
True.
You know? I know
I can
enough.
find a job here.
You can find a job. I know enough Dutch to get me by. Look at where we're eating our soft serve. Look how pretty it is. It's so funny because
really pretty.
I know it's gorgeous. It looks like Harry Potter, like Hogwarts. Last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago when we came here, it was raining the entire time, and I was in a really bad mood. But I just was saying that I'm like seeing different things here because I don't have an umbrella covering my entire like upper view of Amsterdam, and it's such a beautiful city.
The Rijksmuseum is located in the Museumplein, a beautiful square bordered by some excellent museums such as the Van Gogh Museum, the Stedelijk Museum, and the Concert Hall. The Rijksmuseum is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's the perfect place to marvel at 8,000 works from Dutch art and history, including masterpieces from Vermeer, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh. Tickets cost 25 euros per person, and it's free for anybody 18 years or under. On this trip, we actually decided to skip on the museum and instead explored the lovely Rijks Gardens, which are completely free to enter.
Ooh. Damn, they have no urgency.
Oh, they give you some time.
Yeah.
They give you time.
They're not cheap, but it's a lot of niffies. Which one do you like the most? That's actually a really cool thing.
Big one.
Look at the windmill and everything. I think it's like a pear dressing.
How long you would take like 3 minutes or 5
Interesting.
Good, but not much flavor.
I actually think it has a lot of flavor, but it's like different taste than I was expecting.
It's nice and tender.
The next morning, we took the free ferry from our hotel to Amsterdam Noord. Directly across the River I, Amsterdam Noord boasts the best of contrasting worlds. Vast green expanses and charming little villages, plus some of the city's most cutting-edge architecture.
So, I should tell them about my night yesterday because our hotel's Wi-Fi wasn't working, and my wonderful husband, like if it wasn't already clear that I'm obsessed with him, he walked me like half an hour to help me find internet, and he dropped me off to another hotel that had really high-speed internet, and then I had a 4-hour-long meeting, and then he picked me up. I'm just like, I don't know why we get so unlucky with that, but if you're ever in Amsterdam, I think it's called the Park Inn by Radisson, had really, really good internet. So we started our morning a bit later today just because we were really exhausted, and today we have a pretty fun itinerary. We're in Amsterdam Noord, which is across the harbor. We are going to IJhalle and the Eye and Film Museum, and then afterwards, when we head back over the harbor to the city center, we are going to do cafe hopping and go to Jordaan. It's gonna be fun! We're at IJhalle, and it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. However, I was expecting there to be like kind of an indoor warehouse, but everything that we see is kind of outside.
IJhalle is something that has been on my bucket list for quite some time. It's the biggest flea market in all of Europe, and it sells just about anything you can think of, from clothes to cameras, furniture, ceramics, and cute little accessories.
For reference, this is like half of the flea market, and we didn't even realize, but we were at the other side.
It's not even the main area.
This is not even the main area, and even if you look like,
it's
all the way like across the harbor as well. It's crazy.
Entry to IJhalle is €6 per person, and I highly recommend buying your tickets in advance because you can buy them on the day of the event, but there is going to be quite a long line if you do it that way.
Make sure you get a stamp if you exit, or else they're not gonna let you back in. It is so cute here. I actually really like it.
Such a nice day.
I know, it's beautiful. It's warmer than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Do you see my full outfit?
Yeah, now I can.
It's so warm. I'm wearing like jeans and a button-up, and I was gonna wear a Uniqlo heat tech, but man, it's hot. Bueno told me to wear a skirt, and I didn't listen, and I should have listened. So I'm probably gonna change when I get to the museum. Makes my
You don't like it?
I don't like it. Makes my booty tingle.
Let's see if you can zoom out.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
The Eye Film Museum is the National Museum for Film located on Amsterdam's Eye Harbor. It manages more than 60,000 films from all genres. The collection represents an outstanding example of film history, from classics and blockbusters to cult films. This room was our favorite. It's a permanent collection on the lower floor which celebrates film in all of its forms, from the earliest movies to the present day. You can catch clips from a huge wall of moving images to see more about them on a tablet, and once you're done, you can throw them back to the screen and catch another one.
Me and Bueno are gonna do a little film quiz. So there's this screen and then there's like little buttons right next to us in this pod. I won!
Overall, I had a really good experience at this museum, but I did think the ticket price was really steep for what was offered. We did really enjoy the permanent exhibition and sitting in the cafe overlooking the Eye Harbor and drinking chocomel.
It's good, right?
Yeah. If you're in Europe or the Netherlands, specifically, don't try chai latte, matcha latte, none of that shit. Unless you're at a coffee shop, like a nice cafe, get like a chocomel or iced tea or a fristrong, nothing else. Trust us. Ah, you motherfucker boy.
I did what I could.
You have a 2.
I do.
Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. These are my favorite kinds of chopsticks. The ones that are like squared, like the Chinese ones, they're the best. I can't eat with Korean chopsticks. Everything just slips away.
I was gonna say I struggle with them more too. They're not as square.
Oh ho ho ho! It's the fat noodles.
Love that.
Ooh, that's a good portion of noodles.
Definitely fill up the bowl.
These are the best. Yum. This was a good choice.
Right?
Also, the beef looks really good.
Once we made our way back across the harbor, we explored Jordaan. It was once a working class district, but now Jordaan is one of Amsterdam's most charming and exciting neighborhoods. We decided to do some cafe hopping for the rest of our time in Amsterdam, and the first cafe that we visited was Cloud. It's a gallery, cafe, and a store showcasing artists, makers, and brands. But in my opinion, one of the coolest things about Cloud is that it's actually a laptop-friendly cafe, something that is extremely hard to find in Europe.
Thank you. First cafe of the day, and it's called Cloud. It's right between Jordaan and the 9 streets. See that color? That's what matcha should look like.
It's still not the same as the one that we have, but it's definitely better than the other places we've had it. Like you can actually taste it this time, but
Oh, it's not sweetened.
it's not sweet, yeah.
We should ask for sweetener.
Right?
Or see if there's a place to add sweetener.
There was. I think I saw some sugar in the...
Yeah, let's do that. Let's add some sweetener because it tastes bad without sweetener.
That's
It's
fine.
really good matcha. It's like nice and strong.
After finishing our matcha, we made our way to St. Jean Bakery, which is a plant-based bakery and deli serving specialty coffee and treats in Jordaan. On Saturdays, the famous Linden Market happens right outside of St. Jean, but we were here specifically for their famous pistachio cruffin.
But this is what it looks like. It's covered in sugar. The outside is so nice. So A lot of time, pistachio cream is mixed with white chocolate and it makes it really, really sweet. But this just feels like just pistachios ground up, and it's really good. And it's like a croissant on the outside, but it's kind of reminds me of like a donut texture. How would you rate that out of 10?
Really good.
I give this a 10 out of 10.
Really good out of 10.
After devouring our cruffin, we made our way to Winkel 3 in Vertig. It's an iconic Amsterdam establishment located right next to the Noordermarkt. Winkel 43 is known for having the best apple pie in the world, and I will say I have to agree. They sell hundreds of slices every day, and this cozy little cafe also sells breakfast, lunch, drinks, and really simple dinners.
Wait for longer. Not too bad.
That's so good.
Our final cafe of the day was located in the Hoxton Hotel. The Hoxton is actually made up of 5 traditional canal houses smushed together, and their lobby is a hotspot for tourists and locals. There's also a TikTok famous vintage photo booth in the lobby. Bueno and I just got some warm green tea to counter all of the sugar that we had just eaten before heading over to dinner at Xi'an Delicious Foods. Xi'an is a specialty Chinese restaurant located in Chinatown which features a diverse menu of hand-pulled noodles, dumplings, buns, and signature dishes such as Sichuan-style water-cooked beef and water-cooked fish. Bueno and I both got the peanut noodles and they were really, really yummy. Amsterdam is such a special city with so much to offer. I really hope you enjoy this vlog and beautiful view of the canal houses as well as Amsterdam Central Station. I really hope to see you on the next vlog, and if any of you are interested in our full itinerary, please let me know and I will find a way to link it.